Hi, I'm glad to see you on my channel. Please support the channel by liking, subscribing, and commenting. It's not hard for you, and for me it's a great motivation to create new videos. Enjoy watching. Such an amazing and ambiguous case has never happened to me before, and I can't wait to share all the details with you. I am a petite girl with long hair, slim and attractive. At least that's what people say about me. My character is often described as determined, and I've always believed in supporting those I care about. I had a boyfriend named Ethan, and we were planning to get married very soon. Ethan was a good man, a true gentleman who would go through fire and water for me without a second thought. In fact, I felt the same way about him. Our relationship was built on trust and mutual respect. But then one day, an accident happened that tested the strength of our bond. Ethan's mother was found guilty of causing a traffic accident. Although she hadn't done it intentionally, the court ordered her to pay for the damages. The amount was substantial, far more than either of us could afford. Where could that kind of money come from? The situation seemed hopeless, but I decided to support my future dear husband and help him find a solution. Well, what can you do? Can you influence this situation? You don't have that kind of money either, do you? Where can I get it? I asked myself, trying to make sense of the rhetorical question and the reality of the situation. I pondered for hours, trying to find a way out. Then an idea occurred to me that I hadn't thought of before. Not soon, but maybe I'll get promoted, I thought optimistically, and I'll be able to take overtime. Hopefully my boss will be sympathetic to that. I think I can make it work. I shared my plan with Ethan. I'll try my best to help you, my love, I said sincerely, my voice full of determination. Ethan's eyes softened with trust and gratitude. I went to work the next day with mixed feelings. It was heavy on my heart, but my resolve was firm. After much hesitation, I approached my boss. Mr. Coleman was sitting in his plush leather chair, absorbed in his work, and didn't immediately notice me standing next to him. "What did you want?" he asked gruffly, looking up. My boss, Mr. Coleman, was a shrewd and calculating man, always looking for profit and putting himself above others. He was known for his sharp mind and unyielding temper. I couldn't help but remember how he had subtly pestered me before, hinting at his interest in me. Now I had a proposition for him that I hoped would help Ethan's family. "Sir, I have a problem," I began hesitantly, my voice trembling slightly. "It's actually my fiancé who needs the money." In return, I paused, trying to gather my thoughts and muster up the courage to continue. "In return, I offer myself." The expression on Mr. Coleman's face changed instantly. His eyes narrowed and a satisfied smile played across his face. He tore off the sticky note, scribbled something on it, and handed it to me without a word. The note had a time and an address. That was it. I had my answer. That evening I went to the address he had given me. It was a luxury hotel, exuding elegance and exclusivity. At the front desk, the clerk directed me to the 4th floor. My heart raced as I walked down the long carpeted hallway to door 405. I stopped in front of it, my palms sweating, my breathing shallow. Mr. Coleman was waiting inside. The room was luxuriously furnished, and everything looked meticulously prepared. He greeted me with such calmness, as if this was just another business transaction. An instant later we found ourselves on the bed. Surprisingly, Mr. Coleman proved to be skilled, and I felt myself experiencing emotions I hadn't expected. It was an unexpected experience that blurred the lines between duty and pleasure. My job now was to look like I was experiencing incredible joy so that Mr. Coleman would be satisfied. Afterward, I left the hotel with a mixture of emotions bubbling up inside me. Relief, guilt, and a strange sense of accomplishment all vied for dominance. I realized that this act gave us the financial help we desperately needed, but at what cost? If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more intriguing and emotional stories, please support the channel by liking and subscribing. Your support means a lot to me and inspires me to share more stories. See you in new stories.